Okay, my name is Candace Savanen. I'm the lead instructor for this course. Let's go over some troubleshooting tips. This is the licensing information for this course. All right, we have another activity, troubleshooting Docker image problems. So here's just a quick rundown, and Stack Overflow and Google and just the internet are full of other kind of rundowns of Docker issues, but here's some from me. So there might be an error message you'd have that's like, cannot connect to Docker. I have this one every single time. I always forget to make sure I've turned on Docker. So that just means turn on Docker. Click on the little whale and have it start bouncing. Okay? Another one, if your Docker build fails, probably one of the installation commands isn't working. We talked about this in a previous chapter, but look for other people's Docker files with installation steps you need. Google Stack Overflow, of course. All right, image not found. Okay, you're going to want to pay attention to this one. It probably means that the image you're referencing in the Docker file, remember how we used a from to specify what Docker file we wanted as a base? It probably doesn't exist, or you don't have access to it. So double check your spelling from the from part of your Docker file. And try to Docker pull it. See if you can find it. Maybe they removed an image that you had before. I don't know. Try to find it online. See what's happening. Out of memory, right? Or sometimes it'll just say killed. Right? This actually can happen a lot when Docker doesn't have enough memory to run what it needs to. So the way you can get around this is you can try deleting images and containers to free up memory, but you also might need to go into settings. So there is sometimes default settings, depending on what you're doing, that kind of keep Docker controlled of how much of your resources for your computer you're allowed to use. So this is really more of one that's either, it can be applicable locally, or if you're doing something on the cloud, just see how many resources your Docker has been given. It might be that it's only been given like a little bit and it's not enough to run whatever you're trying to run. But also maybe that the flip side of that is you may also want to look into how much resources is whatever you're trying to do taking, and is there a way you can trim off some of that. So that one's a little bit more complicated, but something you can certainly look into. So in this activity, you're going to build those bad Docker files. All right, so they're each meant to break. So they're going to fail. And then you're going to want to go in there and try to fix each of them. So these are the commands you'd run to do each. And then you're going to go in and try to fix the Docker file. Keep rerunning these commands until it builds successfully. Okay? And you can see some hints later. All right. Good luck.